At KOS, Chiropractic and Integrative Health are dedicated to helping those recovering from injuries, which include head trauma, concussions, and other physical ailments, all without the use of mind and behavior-altering drugs. I spoke to the husband-wife doctor duo who work hand in hand to make sure you have all the tools and resources you need to be in tip-top shape. Check this out. When your brain, your body, and your gut are all functioning properly, life is good. But when they're not, you might want to come and check out our friends here at KOS Chiropractic and Integrative Health. Tell us a little bit about the history of KOS.
Sure. So we started KOS Chiropractic and Integrative Health in 2019, and we wanted to help people who are dealing with complex health issues and they might not get the answers from other traditional doctors. We try to figure out what are the factors and try to find natural ways without the use of medication or surgeries to help us to balance the body and the brain for optimal function.
Now this is different for a chiropractic office, right? I mean, most of the time we're talking about chiropractic as the nervous system, the spinal cord, but Dr. Chong, you folks do a little bit more. Actually, you folks do a lot more.
Yeah, so we actually have our own certifications from a postdoctorate degree that we got. Dr. Tanaka specializes in brain rehabilitation, and I focus a lot on functional medicine, which is more gut-related disorders. So the gut is the second brain, so we kind of work, he works from the top down, I work from the gut up. If the gut is the house for our immune system, you know, it houses like 80% of our immune system. We know that if the gut is not functioning well, it can actually imbalance the immune system, which will then start having a lot of these unknown chronic underlying issues later on. So yes, you can always analyze the gut and see if there's anything under there that we can sort of work with to help regulate the immune system.
And then you turned around and told me that Dr. Tanaka is the only functional neurologist here on the island. Can you tell me a little bit about that, Dr. Tanaka?
Yeah, absolutely. So in chiropractic, we have the possibility to do postdoctorate degrees. I chose to do a diploma in chiropractic neurology, and during that training, we learn how to diagnose and how to treat neurological disorders in a natural way.
You know, a lot of people don't really know too much about the brain. What would you say to people who feel off kilter? Maybe they're suffering vertigo, maybe they're suffering from all of these different things and they're just kind of chalking it up to, oh, I might just be getting older.
It's more of a perspective of if you've had these kinds of symptoms and conditions from 10, 20 years ago, if you haven't done anything to look into it, to address it, to treat it, to look into where it could be stemming from, over time, yes, with age, can progress, right? Because you're constantly just kind of feeding into that. We don't see symptoms as like a negative, we see it as a sign. It's telling us more about your body and your brain and your gut, why it's doing what it's doing. So our job is to try to look into your past to understand why you're dealing with these things currently.
I love that. Yeah. You have, I mean, that, to me, that just, it screams hope,
yeah,
right? And understanding and knowing why we're going through what we're going through. And then, of course, hopefully you folks can help us work through that, yes, right?
Exactly.
If there's anybody out there, you can go ahead and talk directly to the camera. If there's anybody out there that you think needs your help, how can they reach out to you?
Yeah, so we are KOS Chiropractic Integrative Health. We are here in Ala Moana Medical Building. If you have any sort of question or curiosity about why you're feeling certain symptoms, whether it be neurological, even digestive, gut related, we work a lot with understanding kind of a whole system base of why you're dealing with these conditions. Give us a call. You can also reach us through our website, kosintegrative.com.
And you know, they have so many patients that have been so happy with the work that Dr. Tanaka and Dr. Chong have been doing. So I would definitely give them a call. KOS Chiropractic and Integrative Health.